Hey guys, Iron here with a guide for beginning fail stackers. Alright, so I'm going to try to keep this as simple as possible. At this point in the game, black stones are freaking hard to come by, and concentrated versions even harder. What you can easily get is silver by just farming mobs over and over. Spoiler, silver in your bank does not make you farm any faster or more efficient, so other than some emergency stash money, there should not be 50 million silver in your bank when you're pushing 80 AP and 120 DP. You should use that silver to grow your stats. Unless you make 50 million a day, I don't want to see 50 million in your bank. Having said that, the main quest line is the easiest way to get a solid source of blackstones. Just do the main quest and nothing else. If you ran out of those blackstones and need to resupply, I bought 100 armor blackstones to make this video, and it took 3 to 4 days before my order got filled. I could have easily run a new character through the main quest to collect the stones as well, and it wouldn't have costed me 18 million silver. Anyways, to get started with fail stacking, you need to buy a piece of gear on the market first that is abundant, but will still sell well after you accidentally level it to plus 15, unless you want to keep it around for fail stacking beyond Pry, but that's not for this guide. I usually pick Hercules armor for my stacking needs. Each fail stack you gain adds a certain percentage to the piece of gear. For the next enhance, well, then it has a better chance to succeed. Read chance as its range, it's a real biznitch sometimes. So, level it up like any other piece of gear up to about plus 10. If you happen to get up to a fail stack of 3 or 4, use those stacks to upgrade other more expensive gear that is between plus 7, plus 10, like a Grunel piece. There's not a lot of them, so yeah, use them sparingly. Always fail stack with armor stones, as they are far more common than weapon stones. The other method, if you have enough silver, is just to buy a piece of plus 10 gear off the market for fail stacking purposes. It's not expensive and it will save you a whole bunch of blackstones. Same for upgrading items. Buy a plus 10 to start from is better than having to start from plus 0. Once the item is at around plus 10, or when you buy it at plus 10, it's gonna be at plus 10, you dummy. Switch the enhance method to durability so that it becomes twice as tough to make it advance, so you can get easier fail stacks with it. Granted, sometimes a 3% chance to enhance will succeed, while a 30% chance will fail 5 times in a row. It's random, there is nothing you can do about it. To see a fail stacking chart, I've included one in the description below, but usually for gear from plus 5 to plus 15, you generally want a 20% chance to succeed up to 30%. Having said that, sometimes you can succeed with 10%, sometimes you can proceed with 3%. Anyways, if you go beyond that, it is better to just save the stack and start over on an alternate character. When you're doing Pry and Duo, you generally want 25%, and if you go beyond 35%, you will want to save the stack again for a duo or try attempt, or anyway, the next level. This is personal taste, as I fail a lot of my enhances. I think I tried to update my my duo steel dagger from duo to try, and I failed like 10 times in a row. So anyways, just make sure you don't blow a fail stack of 30 points on a plus 14 item just because you're frustrated with it. Take a deep breath and move the items to an alt. You will use this stack later on a better piece of gear. Build a new one for this item, even if you're almost out of stones, just be patient. Also, don't start an enhancing session when you're in a hurry. Do it when you have a couple of hours time to burn. Take your time to weigh out your options. If you can't figure it out for the approach for today, do it tomorrow. Black Desert Online isn't a sprint, it's a marathon. Always make sure to start sessions when you have enough stone, like 50 plus for 0 to 15 items and 5 to 10 for BDO. Yeah, my English translator crashed there. The advice I'm giving you today is all for green gear. Green gear made ultimate yellow still counts as green gear, so if you have concentrated magical stones, keep them for when you're enhancing your rare green gear that is not on the market a lot, like steel daggers or urea weapons. You get those, those magical stones, you get them from the main quest line, but I would advise you to keep them for weapons. You should also focus on getting all your items to pry first, and you should still be using your abyssal weapon until everything is at duo. Unless you know what you're doing, then, well, you wouldn't be watching this video. So don't forget to repair the max durability before you go back out with the new shiny gear. I will be doing a more in-depth or advanced video. Well, it will follow for pry and higher gear enhancing. For those that watch the whole video, I have a tiny bonus tip or an alternate method to make a few fail stacks up to like a +3. Buy some cheap accessories like 35,000 silver. Buy them in bulk, buy 10-20, and smack them together. It's cheap, and you can get up to a +3, maybe a +4 fail stack for +7 to +10 items. It's cheap, doesn't use black stones, and like I said, they're a real business to come by. So that was it. If you have any questions, post them in the description below, and I will get back to you guys. See ya at the pry video. I don't know.